Welcome to the United States of Tiffany. Our commentary offers a humorous take on wrestling. Please note, we're not bullying or attacking the wrestlers. We're engaging with the choreographed sport and its storylines. Our jokes and observations are about the characters and storylines, not the real people behind them. Tourists and citizens alike, welcome. Enjoy the show, and remember, it's all in good fun.
Can we hear me? I hope everybody can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me. Um, I want to make sure you can hear. Hello, Kayla, Brandy, Kira. Hello, Jay. How are you? Nika, how are you? Y'all can hear me? Great, great. Let's get into it. Let's get into the mess. It was messy today, but it was a good mess. It was a good mess. Did we not enjoy ourselves today on Smackdown? Huh? Because I did. It was very entertaining. I will say today that Crying Ass Road Dog did a very good job. We love you sometimes. Not. Anyway, lesson. Okay. Today we got a few qualifying matches for Elimination Chamber. I told you guys that Monday qualifying matches were going to begin, but that was for Monday Night Raw. The qualifying matches began today for SmackDown. So let's start there, okay? And then we'll move on to Cody Raheem Rhodes. Listen, the qualifying match for the women was Tiffany Stratton Out again. So rude. Hold on, y'all. Because it went out while I was talking. Let me get my other one. Okay. All right. So I hope y'all can hear me. I'm gonna put my boom cover on the mic here so it'll drown out any excess background noise and just try to give me as clear sound as possible. Okay. Y'all gotta tell me when my mic go out, child, because I don't be knowing. I just be talking and talking. All right. It should have went out. It was in a damn case the whole time. Ooh, not boo Tiff. Ooh, now we enjoy getting Drew getting his ass whooped. Oh, y'all lost me. I know, babes. Don't trip. Don't trip, say boo Tiff. Oh. Trust me, I'm in the same boat with you. Personally, I liked the match. I thought the match was really good. The only problem I had is that they gave Lash a good showing, they gave Chelsea a good showing, but they gave the win to Tiffany Stratton. Now, here's my thing. I'm all for everybody getting opportunities, and I'm all for people fighting and earning their shots, okay? What I don't like and what I'm not a fan of is mediocrity being celebrated just because you can do a couple of good moonsaults. Don't get me wrong. I don't take nothing away from Tiffany Stratton in terms of capability. Can she wrestle? She has some wrestling capability. Is she excellent? Is she outstanding? Is she great? No. No, she is not. I think that Tiffany Stratton is given a lot of opportunities, but she doesn't really rise to the occasion in said opportunities. And even though she's a nice looking woman, that does not negate the fact that there are other girls who are there, including Lash Legend, who have come behind you and actually are better athletes, better wrestlers, and just get it better than you do. And if I were booking, I'm going to book based on merit and talent, not because you're pretty and you're blonde and you're standing out there doing nice moonsaults. No, that doesn't fly with me. I want really good matchups. And you can talk about Chelsea Green all you want to, but Chelsea Green showed today why she should be considered for someone at the top of the mountain. You can have a campy, funny girl as champion. Y'all do it all the fucking time for the men. So, Michael Hayes, get your shit together. Stop being an old fart and get the fuck out the way. Because as soon as they give her the opportunity, they need to give her that title. She would be far more entertaining as champion than this bitch. And I stand by that. Thank y'all. Moving on, the last match of the night was the other qualifier match, and this was Alistair Solo, and of course Randall Keith Orton. Okay, so let me see. Chelsea was my runner-up behind Lash. Of course, I thought Chelsea was going to win it. Honestly, I really did think that she was going to win. So I was very disappointed when Tiffany Stratton ended up stealing it. I really hated that. Not only for Lash, but for Chelsea, because Chelsea did a really good job in this match. In fact, Chelsea is main event material. Absolutely. I used to give Chelsea a hard time, but I understand Chelsea's plight and I get where she's coming from. Chelsea is one of those type of wrestlers where whatever time she's given, she's going to make the most of it. And as long as she can do her job, wrestle a decent match, and then be entertaining at the same time, she has done 3 times as much as she's supposed to do. And that's all that matters. Okay? So we got the final match. This was the closer. This was our main event. This is the final qualifier match for the men. Well, the first qualifier match for the men. It was Alistair, Solo, and Randall. Now, in this qualifier match, there was a little bit going on because you see, Solo didn't have none of her people out there. Solo didn't have none of his people. All his people was gone. Now, earlier in the night, we had a fire ass match between Tama Tonga and Shinsuke Nakamura, which I will get to that in a minute, bitch. But let me tell y'all something. Solo was upset because none of his niggas was out there. He was like, "Where is my family? Where are they? I was supposed to, they better be out there." Now he had his little lantern. He kept his lantern. But as Solo was talking to Chelsea, we saw the little Wyatt symbol pop up. So either them Wyatts kidnapped them niggas, or they was looking for one of their members and they kidnapped one of them. Because there ain't no way they was able to kidnap all of them niggas together. There's no way. There's no way. Okay? But anyways, the finale of this match, just to keep things from being too long, is that Randall Keith Orton was able to qualify for the Elimination Chamber men's match. Okay, so he's going to be one of the entrants in the match. And we love that for Randall. We love that for Randall Keith Orton. The best part about this match was at the end when Randy had took out Aleister Black, and then it looked like he was having back problems. But the whole time the man was playing possum while Solo was waiting to deliver his, crushing thumb. Randy hit that nigga with an RKO real smooth and laid that damn pin. And I was like, Rando, you know what? Kudos, Rando. You did that. You did that. So shout out to you. Let's keep it moving. This match, hands down, my favorite match of the night. It was hard hitting. It was brutal. And these two was definitely going at it. Now, they ain't go as hard as if they was in, Japan. Okay. But they went hard enough for PG TV. Okay. And it was a good matchup, too. They was in there scrapping. And Tama Tonga, he done toned himself up. He went out there. He was tearing Shinsuke's neck up. They was messing each other up in this match. Shinsuke had bruises all over his back. His chest was red. Tama Tonga beat the brakes off of Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, Shinsuke almost had to drop on him. Almost took him out. But, of course, the MFTs was running enough interference that allowed Tama to get the drop on Shinsuke and pick up the W. So, for now, it's Tama Tonga 1 and Shinsuke nothing. But we'll see how that play out later on, because I'm hoping they keep this little rivalry going, because I love me a little contact video. I really, really do. Okay? Anyways, we had the U.S. Championship, but there was no open challenge today because The Miz went to Nick Aldis to put that on Hulk tonight. Now, that meant that Ilya Dragunov could not get his title opportunity. So, of course, Carmelo Hayes was very pissed off at Miz for interfering in his business. So instead of putting the title on the line, it was just a one-on-one match between Miz and Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes was able to best the Miz as he should have, and he left his ass in the dust. And next week, the match is going to go to Ilya Dragunov. And we will see Carmelo Hayes and Ilya Dragunov part 3 and see who really is the true champion in these streets. Okay? And then we had the first match of the night, which was the women's tag team title match. The girls went at it. I'm not going to lie. I give fuck ass Kiana the blues, but I will say this. Kiana had an amazing Royal Rumble moment. She looked good in that match. She did exceptionally well. And she did okay in this match tonight, too. Going up against somebody like Rhea and Io Sky, two of the biggest superstars in the company, and doing it with a lot of confidence and bravado, you got to be a bad bitch to do some shit like that. And I have to give it to fuck ass Kiana. She went out there and did it. But it wasn't good enough because the bitch didn't win. The win went to the victors. Rio has retained their tag team championships. And of course, they still got a target on their back because not only do they have to worry about the OGs and the Bella twins, but they also got to worry about them two big pretty bitches in the back, Nia Jax and Lash Legend. They also are claiming title or laying claim to the titles. So we're going to have to wait and see how this all is going to play out. But child, it's getting messy out here in these streets. Now, Liv Morgan showed up on Smackdown for what reason? I don't know. We all know who she picking. It's not going to be Jade Cargill. It's going to be Stephanie McCare. I already know she going to pick her. If she picked Jade Cargill, that's going to be very interesting, though. But anyway, she came out there to tell everybody she won the Rumble, which we all saw. We all saw they played the video package when you came out there. Then she had her best friend, Lackey, and Dog with her Raquel Rodriguez just running behind her after she cost her championship on Monday. The bitch didn't say nothing about it. Now they out there talking about elephants in the room and we got to talk. And then Jay Cargill was like, bitch, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. She said, "Ho, if you pick me, I promise you, I'm gonna put your ass down." And then, of course, Liv was like, "You better watch how you talking to me because I just might pick Stephanie Becker and let my homegirl come and take your championship from you." I was like, "Oh, is it because you know she can't be Stephanie? Why can't you pick Jay Cargill and let your homegirl go back after Stephanie again without you being in the way?" Huh? Mm. It was the choice of words that got me together. And then here comes Jordan. Now listen, I love Jordan, but this was not her place during her time. I didn't understand why her ass was out there. And I saw as soon as her music hit, I said, these bitches finna be in a tag team match. And lo and behold, Nick Aldis got them all the way together and put them in a tag team match. So while the match was going, two things happened. Jordan Grace got pump kicked in the face by Jade Cargill. I think it was a pump kick. If I'm wrong, somebody in the comments will correct me. And then afterwards, big back Raquel tried to kick Jade Cargill in the face, and she missed and kicked fucking Liv, laid her ass out. Oh yeah. The best thing I seen all night, I swear to God, that was the sweetest shit I ever seen. Oh, it was so beautiful. It was beautiful. Then the match broke down because not only did Jay Cargill sidestep and they tried to fight, but Jordan Grace used Raquel to take out Jade Cargill. So Jade Cargill got pushed out the ring. Jordan was the legal man. She was able to roll up Raquel, get a deep roll up, and she got the win. So she rolled out the ring, and the homegirls was looking at each other. It looked like Liv Morgan was finna tear through Raquel. Okay, now here's the crazy part. When Raquel lost, Liv Morgan didn't do that. You know, Raquel didn't look at Liv Morgan like that. Raquel let her have her moment, and she went and attacked Stephanie and stood over her with the title. But because she suffered a loss on SmackDown, and it was because her homegirl kicked her in her face, oh, bitch, she was looking at her like it was the end of the motherfucking world. See, I'm like, okay, so your friendship is transactional. You don't really love her. You just like the fact that y'all cool and she protects you. Got it. Got it. I was like, I don't know where Roxanne at, but Roxanne, you better pick a side, bitch. And you better pick the right one, girl. You better pick the right one, girl. That's all I'm going to tell you. Now, let's get to Cody Raheem Rhodes. Cody, my man, we got to talk. We got to have a conversation. Okay, because you've been out here tripping. Okay, is my mic on? It's on. Okay. I have to check, honey, because I be in here talking. My microphone be off, baby. Cody, it's Black History Month. It is Black History Month, sir. We ain't got time for you being out here talking about they don't call me Cody Raheem Rose for nothing. Pardon me? Let me tell you what he said. Direct quote, because Wrestle Ops is messy as fuck. Them niggas put that shit up immediately. This is what he said. I heard that it was going to be a you-know-what measuring contest. Reigns versus Punk. Well, they're both glad I'm not in it because I didn't get the nickname Raheem for no reason. Bitch, let me tell you something. I can guarantee you 1,000,000%. I put money on that shit, okay? That was not the reason why they called you Cody Raheem Rhodes. Let me make it very clear. That is not the reason why they called you Cody Raheem Rhodes. Now, I know it probably was a joke. It's a little hard. But, baby, watch your mouth, keep your teeth. I don't know what your wife gonna tell you, but she probably gonna be like, don't even worry about it. It ain't that fucking serious. But if I was your wife, I'd be like, baby, come here. Skippity pat. Don't say that shit no more. Don't take your ass out there on national TV and say that shit. On national TV, nigga? On national TV? Well, everybody want to be a nigga until it's time to be a nigga. Okay? Because you wild for that. You wild as hell. You didn't even have to say that hateful shit. Talking about you gonna find out how they ain't call me Raheem for no reason. They call you Raheem because you was at least respecting the culture. Because you had a little bit of swag to you. Or at least you tried. It didn't have nothing to do with your dick, son. Nothing. No one was talking about that. No one said that. Who told you to say that on national television? And you said it with your whole chest. Like, you just glazed over that shit, bro. Like, you cannot. No. No, sir. It's funny though. I'm not even gonna lie. That shit is funny as fuck. But goddamn, why you couldn't wait till after Black History Month to say some shit like that? Shit, not with the Republican suits he be wearing. Child, I ain't seen no Republican with no suits on that Cody be wearing. All the Republicans wear the same motherfucking suit. It come from the same manufacturer and the same tight ass tie. The same one. It's either blue or black, and they wear a red tie because they're Republicans. They're weird. Democrats are weird too. I don't understand the significance of wearing the blue tie. I don't give a shit. I wear the fuck I want. That's just how I would be. But anyways, y'all, that was pretty much the show. But let me tell y'all what happened with Mr. McIntyre. You see, Drew came out there and thought he was gonna be a smug bitch and talk all this shit. But he had another thing coming because Cody beat the brakes off of that nigga. Cody threw his head into the damn ring post and beat his ass so bad he was stumbling in the back. Then he came out there a second time and fucking Jacob attacked him and beat his ass too. Beat his ass so bad he ran out the arena. Now, the third time they should have had Sammy come out there with a chair and beat his ass. And I'm talking about beat his ass within an inch of his life. Sammy should have fully snapped on that nigga. 1,000% snapped. Took him out. He should have been to the night water immediately. That's how I would have booked the show. But Sammy was so broken. He never spoke a word. Trick Williams continued to badger him, which I hated every moment of that. I did not like that. It was so hurtful. It was so hurtful. And I'm just like, please give him a break. Like, y'all did not have to make Sammy lose like that. Y'all could have at least gave him a win that wasn't like gave Drew a win that wasn't clean. Like he could have low blowed the man. He could have did anything than to have him win clean over him like that. That was gross. And I know that WWE likes to get shit out the way, but why book Sammy for the match in the first place if you had no intention of letting him continue as champion? Like I really, really, really hate that you did that to that man. There have been too many instances where he's gotten to the dance and y'all are ripping things from him. And Sammy deserved it more than Drew did. And that's not no shade to Drew, but let's keep it fucking real. Drew McIntyre has not been starving for attention, okay? It's not like that man haven't had opportunities after opportunities after opportunities. Okay? Drew McIntyre has been running around for years, bitching and moaning and complaining. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of the time that Sammy was, before Sammy got out of the bloodline, most of his time was in the bloodline for at least a year or two. Like, he was down for the cause with the bloodline for like the last 3 years of the bloodline's inception. He was there. He was one of the main guys. But like, with the title being locked up the way that it was, he wasn't getting no title opportunities. He wasn't battling Roman. And at that time, there was no other title. Roman had everything. Then they split the titles up, or at least they create a new title, defunct the other one, and have Roman walk around with the new gold championship, which is fine. But then you lock that other title up between Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. Now you got Roman going after that title. it's like you'll never have an opportunity again for someone like Sammy to be champion because you keep allowing other people to run before him. And it's unfair. And I don't even need him. I don't even need him to be champion for 6 months to a year. I don't need that. Just give me a nice little nasty 4 month run, and then he can drop it at the next PLE, whether it's a Night of Champions or whatever the fuck it is. Let him drop it there, but let him be champion. Let him have his moment. Like you gave Drew multiple fucking moments. WrestleMania. He's won at WrestleMania twice now. Like the fuck out of here. I'm tired of this shit. No, like Sammy need to full crash out on everybody. Everybody can get it at this point. Well, ladies and gentlemen, so there you go, ladies and gents. Okay. Um. So just to give y'all a quick heads up of TNA, they have a new PLE coming. It's TNA's No Surrender. And right now, the first match that's booked for No Surrender is Nick Nemeth and Eddie Edwards versus Mike Santana and Leon Slater. It's very interesting, darlings. I haven't been able to watch TNA, or at least I've been forgetting. So I'm gonna start watching it to make sure I can remember to talk to y'all about it. But because my ass can't never remember nothing, I'm gonna do my best to make sure I remember the show. Okay, okay. Love you guys so much. So Tessa Blanchard's bum ass was on TV, if you care. Trey Miguel was also in action. He has an opportunity at the TNA International title after the Feast or Fired match. Daria Ray brought her stupid ass out there. I don't know why. I can't tell you. She was talking about the upcoming No Surrender match. Sure. But on TNA Thursday night, this past Thursday, we had Mustafa Ali and Tasha Steelz facing off against Jada Stone and Elijah. There was the Angel Warriors and Indy Hartwell facing off against the Elegance brand. The Righteous were in action on TNA as well. So if you missed it, I highly recommend that you head on over to TNA Plus or to AMC to go and watch TNA. TNA is pretty interesting. I saw last week Marsha Day got clotheslined by Ryan Nemeth. He's been obsessed with her for some reason. I don't know why. She's a beautiful woman, I know that, but he is just being weird. Okay. Do not forget, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing our nice little reading and chill. Okay. We're going to be doing some Black History Month reading. Okay. We're going to have a good time. So get your wine, get your cheese board, get you something to eat because we're going to be reading the Blackest Fuck History book tomorrow. Okay. So I hope you guys bring your asses over here and enjoy a little light reading. You need to read. Reading is fundamental. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. I'm not going to hold y'all too long. Smackdown was a decent show. If I had to give it a grade, I would give it a solid B minus. I think that they did very well at showcasing the women on SmackDown for sure. I just wish they would have followed up with Charlotte and Alexa Bliss in like some type of video or vignette thing where we can see the pseudo breakdown of their friendship. But next week we got two more qualifying matches. The big one is going to be Cody Rhodes, Jacob Fatu, and Sami Zayn qualifying for the Elimination Chamber. Now it looks like One of them is going to win the Elimination Chamber, and eventually Jacob Fatu or Cody is going to be added to that match in a triple threat. However, I would swerve everybody and put Sammy in that EC Chamber match. And then I would have him go after Drew McIntyre and take that fucking title off of him. I just would. That's just me, though. That's just me. But, you know, they're going to go with the obvious, and we all know that. The other qualifying match for the women is going to be Alexa Bliss, Julia, and Zelina Vega, all competing for their spot in the Elimination Chamber match. So it's going to be a very interesting time, ladies and gentlemen. Very interesting indeed. With all that being said, I will see you guys next week. And for those of you who are coming tomorrow for Reading and Chill, I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night. I love you. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more wrestling content. Check out our merch and consider becoming a member for exclusive perks, special emojis, and members-only content.